courts, and this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Here's Chanchar, back to Doncic. Over Schroeder. Doncic shot is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Schroeder, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Doncic. Pass to Chanchar. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 5 now.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Inside. Here's Wagner. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
.157 left in the opening quarter.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Doncic against Schroeder. And Doncic with the 3. 10 points for him.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Schroeder. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Throws it up high. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one drops.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Back to Dragic. And he gets it to go. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Washington passes to Bonga. And there's the screen. Pass to Hartenstein. Washington outside. Clock at 4. Here's Wagner. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pulls up. And he hits the jumper. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 6. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here's Chanchar. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Ball coming, ball coming.
6 to shoot. They set the screen. Here he goes. And he gets that one. Washington outside.
Get there, get there. On the screen.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Fades back. Hartenstein pulls it in. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. For 3. Chanchar's shot is off. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Outside Schroeder. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. A minute 39 left in the second quarter. Wagner against Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 9.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The layup off target.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to De Silva. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Five on the clock. And here's Doncic outside. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
To the wing on the left. Pass to De Silva. To the left side wing. Wagner outside. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Looking to win the run. He's off on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one.
And now, not a bad time to take. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Pass to De Silva. And here's Schroeder outside. Chanchar with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Wagner outside. Back to Schroeder. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see the teams who have been dominating the board since the All-Star break.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Pass to Chanchar. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And that one's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Out to the right wing. And here's Wagner. Here's De Silva. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And book it, Chanchar.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Schroeder. It counts, and the foul. That one on Doncic.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Doncic passes to Chanchar. Count that bucket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Wagner outside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Wagner's got 11 points.
And that's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
Pass to Chanchar. Here's the 3, and the 3-pointer goes. Char's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. There's the screen. Six on the shot clock. No luck on that one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. That one drops for him.
Well, he had just enough breathing room to sink that layup. The defense was there, but not quick enough.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Dragic. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
To the inside. Here's Wagner. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hartenstein with a screen on Dragic. Counted from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Mo Wagner is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Washington, and it's Bunga in a 2-guard. Down low. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Back to Doncic. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Back to Schroeder. Wagner for 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. Doncic, count it.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Schroeder passes to Wagner. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter here. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Doncic with the bucket.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Here's Wagner. Stolen. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
From 8 feet away, nice spin off the left rim and in. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
Doncic, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Another shot. It falls. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
And that's an intentional foul. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the Silva. Offline with a 3. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
impacted their team's winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then it's Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. buries the long-range jumper.
And a nice stroke that's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Over to the left wing. Lets it fly, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Exum kicks to Giddey. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Giddey's got 6 points.
Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddey looking solid on that one from 3.
To the paint, 7-foot shot. And Jokic gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Giddey. He has 6. Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the miss. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Cans it from downtown.
And Bogdanovich, a three-point specialist, loves those corners.
Now here's Exum. D right on him. Pass to Mills. Makes it off the glass.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich finds Jokic. No good. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Giddey. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Jokic.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that one off the back of the rim and in.
A nice stroke on the quick shot by Jokic. Not giving the defense any chance to come over and disrupt.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. And you take a look at this home team. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Exum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Teodosic. Outside Bogdanovich. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now here's Exum. Scoreless thus far. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Bogdanovich gets the 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Here's Teodosic. Outside Bogdanovich. Seven-foot shot. That shot misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
Joe Ingles is out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Here's Teodosic. Jokic a screen. And that one's good. Teodosic. Teodosic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Back to Simmons. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Topic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Simmons passes to Green. Inside. Here's Daniels. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. Offensive rebound. Right wing. Here's Jovic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Green. He has yet to score. Three-pointer. Daniels trains the three-pointer. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, Bogdanovich. Takes a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 12 in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
To the middle. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 1:27 left in the first half. And he makes good on the layup.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Five to shoot. Here's the three. Jokic grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. To the left wing. Fires, high post. Landale grabs the miss.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Giddey. Misses the chippy right there. Takes it inside. It's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Up 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because... And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
They're getting good looks from...
Thank you for being with us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Ingles with the ball. No scoring in this one. And Giddey gets it to go.
Impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one. No hesitation.
We got Dante Exum. Bill's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the center position. Here's Milutinov. And that one's drained from the low block.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Now here's Mills. Here's Giddey. Sinks the triple. Giddey's got 12 in the game.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
We got Joe Ingles. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at center. Here's Jokic. Oh, that's blocked. Tries to keep it alive. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Pass to Giddey. 90 seconds now into the second half. The wide open look here for Ingles. Good on the three-point shot. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5. Outside Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closer. For the lead. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bangs home the trifecta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Giddey against Bogdanovich. To the inside. Jokic kicks to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So both teams making some changes here. .107 left in the third quarter. Now Exum hasn't made one yet. Inside. Shots good by Baines.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's Simmons. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Outside Bogdanovich. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. No problems knocking that one down. Bogdanovich has got 18 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And here we go. Pass to Petrushev. Teodosic kicks to Bogdanovic. Misses the three. Exum with it. That will count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time. Yeah.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Leading by a point. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime the guy's in post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Teodosic, and it's Jovic in at the 4. Here's Teodosic. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jovic. Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Daniels. Gutteridge can't get it to go. And here is Simmons. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played.
Well, this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Giddey against Bogdanovic. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 11 in the 2nd half.
And the defense right now just guessing what they need to do to shut down Josh Giddey.
Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Bogdanovic has got 21 in the game.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Good work there as it goes.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Now, here's Jokic. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Here's Giddey. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Free throw, no good for Giddey. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Milutinov uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Giddey. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Pass to Jokic. Unloads from 13. Landale grabs the miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Buries it from outside.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Jokic. Misses the baby hook. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys, get on my back, we'll ride.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, we've seen this before. Jokic coming through in a big moment.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here is Giddey. Down low. Pass to Mills. The three. Trains it from downtown.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Lets the 3 fly. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Now here's Giddey. He's tightly guarded. Can't hit from in close. Been 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. They've got Josh Giddey. Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5. Exum passes to Landale. Ingles kicks to Exum. From 17 feet out, Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Giddey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And this young man has to focus right here. Giddey's team counting on him.
And both free throws good for Giddey.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
To the middle. It's in!
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Bogdanovich against Giddey. Count it!
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. The tray. Trifecta.
And just no better time to catch fire from three than overtime. He's hitting those triples like it's nothing.
Pass to Ingles. Takes the three. It doesn't go for him. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh. And a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game planning. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Hayes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
The shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Right side Fournier. Puts it up from 15. And he drops that one in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Schroeder. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Back to Schroeder. From 7 feet away, blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Here's Sarr, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Pass to De Silva. Outside Schroeder. From the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The 3 from Rizachet. That shot is off. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hayes against Schroeder. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Sarr pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first. From deep, Wembanyama gets the 3 to fall.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
1:06 left to play in the first. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game. Rupert, he's checked in for Fournier. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 6. Sinks it from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Coulibaly. Rizachet, he's checked in for Rupert. .44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Bonga, pass to Schroeder. Pass to Bonga. Back to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hartenstein a screen. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Rizachet. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Rizachet's got 5 now. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Riza out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Over to the wing. The 3 from Washington. Batum pulls it in. We've got Washington, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Gobert. Here's Riza. Batum sets a screen. Off target with the 3. Here's Washington. And here's Hartenstein. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Koulibaly. Batum sets a screen. And that one's good. Koulibaly. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Now here's Washington. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Riza. Washington's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, Riza is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
So both teams changing it up here. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the home team. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now, sitting just 1 spot below them. Washington outside. Pass to Wagner. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Sarr. Back to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jang. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Pass to Jang. Outside Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Washington, a screen on Wembanyama. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Wagner against Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And here they come. Here's Koulibaly. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They set a pick. Pass to De Silva. Shot clock at 5. Back to Schroeder. A shot to stop the run. Sarr pulls it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up 19. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say
it's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column, they're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the... And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Shooting only 31% in the game. We got Risache. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Sarr, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. To the inside. Here's Wagner. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Hayes with it. 5 points in the game. Five to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sarr. Hayes for 3. No good there. Now Schroeder. Averaging around 6 a game. Sarr out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Risache. And it's Fournier in at the 2. And down it goes. 2 points.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Pass to Risache. Puts up a 3. That one is off. Risache's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Wagner, he's open. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Knocked loose. Out left to the wing. Outside Fournier. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Here's Sarr. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You've got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Wagner. It's rebounded by Risache.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Sarr, good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Sarr's got 6.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Pass to Sarr. And here is Fournier. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
That one no good. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Sarr. The shot comes out. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 5. Yep, that one's good. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to De Silva. Now here's Schroeder. Lets it go. And the jumper is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Rizachet. He has 7. Seven seconds left in the third. Here's Jang, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jang's got 5.
Anytime you get a look that good, oh, it's a great trick.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Rudy Gobert, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Jang in at the point guard position. And the technical free throw is good. So it's the home team now. Outside Coulibaly. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Yabusele. He buries it from 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Bonga. Wagner outside. They set the pick. Now Hartenstein. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So it's the home team now. Outside Fournier. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fournier. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Wagner outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby. What a block.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor. He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
To the paint. Here's Jang. And the layup is good off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Schroeder with it. Picked up by Koulibaly. Schroeder can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Koulibaly. Batum sets a screen. From deep. That shot off the mark. Shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to De Silva. Outside Schroeder. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Koulibaly. Back to Jang. Shoots over Schroeder. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's got 4 points in the quarter. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. And he's going for the lob. 56 seconds left in the game. And here's Koulibaly. Shoots from 12. Second shot opportunity. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Schroeder with it. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Here's Rupert. Now Koulibaly. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Outside Schroeder. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Dante Exum. Bill's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Mills. Pass to Ingles. Here's Landale. Now here's Giddey. Now Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Giddey. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, instant offense. Be shot ready on the catch, Josh Giddey. Yes, sir.
Pass to Chanchar. From down in the low post, it goes. About a minute played so far here in the first. And here is Giddey. 17 points in his last outing. And the layup falls. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway. Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Ingles. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that three-point line because he is lethal.
Doncic feeling it out. From outside the arc, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Here's Chanchar. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The three from Mills connects from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Chanchar. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. The three for Doncic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Outside, Green. Back to Giddey. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
The 11-footer tried to bank it in, but he misses. And good that time. 5 points in the game.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. They lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
Now here's Simmons. Green finds Simmons. And here is Baines. Now Daniels, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Aaron Baines. Josh Green is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Daniels, and it's Simmons in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside, Green. Pass to Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
And they make Simmons battle for it, but he was up to the task.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Thybulle with the ball. On the wing, Green. Off target from three-point range. Here's Dragic. Pass to Toby. Here's Dragic. Lock at 6. It's sent back down by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
A minute 42 left here in the second. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Exum kicks to Giddey. Pulls from the top of the key. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Doncic outside. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. It's good from long range.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Giddey. That one goes. Count it. Giddey's got 11 points.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. They get the rebound. Out to Doncic. Shoots over Mills. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Giddey. A 3-ball. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
It could go. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
take a look at the home team, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Yeah, he's...
Thanks for spending half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Giddey, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at center. Now here's Giddey. Tight defense on him. Sweet little floater. Giddey's got 16 points.
Josh Giddey at 6'8", guys. That floater's going to be tough to deal with.
Floats it up for Doncic. Can't complete the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Well, you have to love the size that Dante Exum attacks the point guard position with. He can see over defenders, passing the ball with great confidence.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Doncic, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Shoots the three. Score the basket. His eighth. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Pass to Chanchar to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer. Chanchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Inside, Landale, and he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Green kicks to Ingles. Puts up a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Chanchar. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Simmons. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Furphy. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
To the inside. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Up top, Simmons. Pass to Daniels. Shoots over Dragic. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Green.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Baseline J on the way, and the shot goes in. 19 seconds left to play in the third.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Launches it. Traps in the tray. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up by 4. And we're coming back in. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And 64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Green with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
We've got Aaron Baines. Daniels out there with Simmons. Then there's Josh Green. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And here is Giddey. And a missed layup. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Doncic passes to Chuncho. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Ingles. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Exum finds Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Doncic right side. Doncic showing his strength.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 14 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver and he makes the game easy for the guys around him. He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Wasted no time on that one. Giddey's got 30 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Doncic outside. Fires the three. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
Giddey kicks to Ingles. Pass to Mills. And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Landale. Now here's Giddey. Here's Exum. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Money!
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And Will Hardy is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Doncic. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
The 3 for Doncic. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
So they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
Oh, yes, BA, a good cause to pause, amplifying the importance for all who are capable, getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Kalathis, out to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the one-handed jam. Pulls up on the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Down low. Here's Kalathis. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Jokic, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort. He gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Knocks down the long J.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalathis, defended by Bogdanovic. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Jokic. 1:14 left to play in the first. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Pass to Petrushev. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here is Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Nice touch on the bank shot.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Petrushev. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Teodosic. No points yet, and there's a pick. Pass to Jokic. 2 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Well, a good close. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the 1. Here's Kaladzikis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jovic. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Dorsey. Inside. The fadeaway. And that one good. He's got 6.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Pass to Jokic. To the right side. Here's Teodosic. Takes a 13-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you. Here's Kalaitzakis. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the wing, right side. Now here's Jokic, guarded closely. No good with a jumper from the wing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The first one falls. So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Bogdanovic. Six on the shot clock. They still need this. Nails it from 3. 9 seconds left in the second period. Antetokounmpo, right side. No good there with a step back J. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 1. Thanks, Ali. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, I think for the home team, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish...
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
Appreciate you joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Giannis striding in, and Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Jokic the screen, releases, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Antetokounmpo, right side. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. From deep three-point land. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kalaitzakis, defended by Bogdanovic. It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, nice little J by Bogdanovich, giving it just the right touch from that range.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Here's Calathes. Still no points. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Six to shoot. Pass to Jokic. The big-time strength of Jokic.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Here's Calathes. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Defended by Bogdanovich. And the shot goes.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And they pick up 2.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Off the mark from 16 feet. Here's Papanikolaou. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Nine seconds left in the third quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 6. And time to step away quick. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at power forward. Here's Micic. Pulls up, high post. He can't get that one to fall. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. To the paint. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Jokic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Shooting it at 52%. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Jokic. The three. Drills it from deep.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Antetokounmpo outside. To the middle. From the right block. Jokic grabs the board. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. 1:51 left in the game. Down low. Jokic is doubled. Outside Bogdanovic. And that one is right through the heart.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
To tie it up. He drops it from range.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. No good with a layup. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
So it's the home team now. Jokic in the post. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Bogdanovic on the wing. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
11 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now Antetokounmpo. From 17. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
All-Star game behind us, Greg. What's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building the foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. Now here's Schroeder. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And that one's good. Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Pass to Landale. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out. Now Mills. And the 3 off target. Schroeder with the ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Wagner. Buries it down low. Wagner's got his second basket.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Exum passes to Mills. Pass to Giddey. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Wagner from long range. It's rebounded by Giddey. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And here's Wagner after Dante Exum hitting the 3. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Mills. Here's Giddey. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Wagner outside from about 19 feet. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Ingles. Top of the key, Exum. Here's Giddey. Offline with his 3. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good. It's all knotted up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Ingles. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Giddey. Landale pass to Ingles. And Mills kicks to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got 10.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Wagner outside. That one falls.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
We've got Daniels. Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Simmons in at the point. Here's De Silva. Still without a basket. And they take the lead.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Daniels dishes to Green. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Pass to De Silva. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Ingles. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Simmons against Washington. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Tiemann. Drills it from outside.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Green. To the middle. And Simmons kicks to Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bounce pass Washington. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Baines. Got a piece of it. Here's De Silva. Ronka deciding where to go with it. Hartenstein up top. Screen by Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Washington outside. Hits it from three-point range. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Now here's Mills. Defense right on him.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
So he gets them both. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Pass to De Silva. Now Wagner hands the shot with nobody near him. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
Mills with it. Here's Landale. Mills looking it over. Pulls it up. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's De Silva. Wagner from long range. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Giddey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 13 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Checking back in on that first half now, Franz Wagner was cooking.
He's feeling it. Exploit.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Now, here's Wagner. Exum pulls it in. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. We've got Mills. Joe Ingles is out there with Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And here is Giddey after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Exum. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Exum's got his second bucket of the night. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question, because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. There's a good screen. Good on the shot. Schroeder's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding one guards of the last 10 games. 5th, Dennis Schroeder.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work, too.
Here's Tiemann. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to De Silva. It counts, and the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now, here's Exum. He has 6. Now Daniels. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Simmons. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Giffey. And Baines pulls it down.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Baines a screen on Schroeder. Simmons inside. And the basket is good. Simmons got 6. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Leading by a point. And we'll have the start. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Daniels. Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. Then there's Washington. And it's Bonga in at shooting guard. To the paint. Simmons inside. He's covered by Washington. Clock at 4. Daniels from outside. That shot off. Goes up on the wing. Bonga gets the bucket. Bonga's got his first points of the night.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And Simmons kicks to Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Pass to Washington. Wagner a screen on Simmons. Here's Washington. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Wagner, right side. Shoots over Exum. And it's Wagner missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Mills in the corner. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Has been sensational. 75% for the game. A minute 50 left in the fourth. And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. Good. Nice job down low.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Now here's Wagner. He's defended by Exum. Pass to Schroeder. Lets it go with the 3. Unable to get that one. Gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And here's Mills for 3. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Taken away. And here's the fast break. Pass to Ingles. Now Giddey. To Silva with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the inside. And it's Wagner missing. And they go to the intentional foul. Now Giddey. Pass to Exum. to the right side. Giddey kicks to Mills. Connects from three-point range.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Here's De Silva. Gets the three to fall.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Schroeder outside. Oh, good with the triple. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road.
Which event are you most excited for?
Well, I get fired up about the three-point contest. I think it's the most exciting thing that happens over the course of the All-Star weekend. And we know how much talk there has been about adjusting the game and some of the other competitions that go on. But I love the three-point shootout, BA. I do have a dunk trophy at home that would say otherwise, but it's the three ball.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Chanchar's shot is off. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense right on him. Fires for three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Baseline try, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Now Doncic. Pass to Cancar. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Good on the bucket.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Calathes. Six on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Cancar. From downtown, the shot is good. Doncic making the play.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. On target from range. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3-ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Doncic right side. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Kalathis. Here's the pick. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Kalathis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Doncic outside. Puts up the 8-footer, and the bucket is good. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 4. And the hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Back to Dragic. To the left wing. To the right side. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Oh, there's the alley. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And he can't get that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And the shot goes down. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
The home team on D. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. A minute 58 left in the first half. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Cancar. To the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Antetokounmpo outside. A minute 9 left in the first half of this one. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. From deep, here's Doncic. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
To the inside. Giannis with the jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. 36 seconds left in the first half. And it's Doncic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
.24 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Doncic with it. He's got 9. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And now, time to... And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Luka 3. Money.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
2 points. That one goes. He's got 14.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Boom! He jams sends it straight down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the home team. Currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Out left to the wing. Antetokounmpo, left side. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Chanchar. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Here's Kalathis. We've got 1:48 left in the third. To the paint. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Count the basket. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Down low. No good. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Chanchar. Lets it fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And he converts the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. 30 seconds left to play in the third. The kick out to Dragic. Here's Chanchar. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. They lead by a bucket, and we're coming right back. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Keep the ball moving, quick decisions.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Dragic. Inside. There's the steal. Over to the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession. Pass
to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, right side, buries it down low.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. To tie it up. No good. That would have tied it.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
There's a screen. Dragic outside. Antetokounmpo covering. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's Kaladzikis. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So both teams making some changes here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, down low, the Greek Freak.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Intercepted. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Doncic right side. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Doncic. Count it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And he lobs it up. Oh, he nails it!
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Misses the baby hook. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Now that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Another night in the NBA, Richard. Always special to be on the floor, isn't it?
Oh, it is a special moment as a broadcaster or a player, Kevin. You never take for granted the chance to be a part of this game. It's the best athletes in the world playing the best game in the world.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Josh Giddey. Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Wembanyama, right side. Here's Sarr. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Landale. Now Giddey. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Hayes. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Mills passes to Landale. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And here's Hayes. Clock at 6. Kept alive outside Fournier. So good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Exum kicks to Ingles. Pass to Giddey. Shoots over Fournier. Giddey, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Landale lays it up and banks it in. Landale's got his second basket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Rizachet. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hayes. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Drills the three-pointer.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Giddey. 12 points his last outing. Got it. Good job in the low post. Giddey's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Wembanyama, a screen. It's good. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
On the wing, Green. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Koulibaly. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Fournier. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Giddey with it. He's got 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The deep three from Wembanyama. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Up 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Reza Shea is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. Josh Green is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Daniels, and it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. Goes up the baseline, and he gets the jumper to drop. Reza Shea's got his first 2 points of the night.
Reza Shea has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Here is Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Daniels has got his first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Batum. Reza Shea with it. Batum sets a screen for Reza Shea. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reza Shea's got 5.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Simmons dishes to Daniels. From past the arc. Batum grabs the miss. Pass to Koulibaly. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Giddey the pass to Landale. There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Koulibaly. Nothing on the board, and it's blocked. Pass to Mills. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Here's Sarr. There's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Sarr's got his second bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Pass to Sarr. Over Exum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Saar's got 5 points now this quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Koulibaly. .27 seconds left in the first half. The three from Mills. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Releases from 15. Bucket is good. Hayes has got 6. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Landale.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here,
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Reza Shea. He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Saar. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. It's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Now Saar after Dante Exum's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Hayes. The three-pointer no good. Giddey the pass to Mills. Out to the right wing. Inside. Giddey with it, working on Hayes. Giddey no good. Being a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Pass to Reza Shea. Here's Saar. Drills it from outside. Saar's got 11.
Already expanding his game. Saar trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Now Giddey. Tries the spin move. Now Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hayes. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. And you take a look at this home team. Season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. Now, here's Fournier. Hayes with the screen for Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Exum the bounce pass. Now Giddey. He's got 8. Lets it go. Here's Landale. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Saar. On Tuesday. Then on Thursday.
And Kevin, they've been doing exactly what you need to do when you're at home, and that is pile up the wins. It won't be easy to continue that out on the road, but at least they have some momentum.
Pass to Green, back to Mills. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Knocks down the three ball. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Koulibaly, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Well, Ben Simmons is a multiple-time All-Star, but Richard, it's been years since he has played at that level. We know about the injury history.
And I wish Ben nothing but the best. I'm rooting for him, but it's hard to talk about someone who doesn't consistently play the game, and the injuries have taken Ben out of that position.
Koulibaly with it, covered by Mills. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got himself going there, his first points of the game in the deep ball. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now here's Mills. He's defended by Koulibaly. Landale misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And a wide open look for Saar. Hands it from downtown. Saar's got 14 points.
Again, it's the rookie, Alex Saar, having a monster night, giving us a preview of things to come.
Outside, Green. From deep. That shot missing. And we wrap up the third, and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The ball really well in this game, 58%. We've got Aaron Baines. Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Furphy in at the power forward position.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Furphy. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Baines sets the pick for Simmons. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Batum with the bounce pass. Pass to Gobert. Koulibaly with it. The three. Green with the rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here is Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got his first points in this one.
You like to see Simmons finishing strong inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. He's done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Fournier for three. He's off on that one.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Giddey. They set the pick. And he's good on the three ball.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Outside Fournier. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Got a hand on it. And Wembanyama too much inside. The visitors with the ball. Here's Giddey. Open jump shot off the mark.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
And now the fast break Exum with the ball. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Free throw good from Giddey.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Pass to Wembanyama. A fader. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the break. Moving it up. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
Fournier against Giddey. Fires from deep. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Wembanyama.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Got it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Hayes. Now Wembanyama. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
That is where you want to see Wemby making big plays in big moments.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And here is Giddey. For 3. The 3 won't fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Hayes. We've got Mills. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the center. Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit and the reality.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Giddey against Fournier. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Oh, not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top.
Wembanyama. Ingles with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Giddey. back to Ingles for the three. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Ingles has got 6 points in the quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Hayes finds Wembanyama. The fadeaway. Yes!
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Up top, Giddey. He's guarded by Fournier. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Wembanyama passes to Sarr. Here's Ricochet. It's money from deep.
Assertive play by Ricochet. Not every rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Giddey with it.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
He throw good, Wembanyama.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8". With his skill, Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's in!
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And so they get the victory here at home. They had to scrape and...